You don't have the. You don't have the answers, TJ.
Do you have the answer?
You don't have the answers.
Tony, do you have the answer?
You don't have the answers.
You don't have
TJ.
the answer either.
You don't have the answer.
Woo! Big up, everybody. Welcome back to TJ Warren TV. Welcome back to another episode of the American Idiot Show, number 77. I don't care what Connor says. This is number 77. It's not 78. It says 78 on the thumbnail. And I don't know where did this guy get his education? That's what I want to know. Great Britain. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what I mean?
Great Britain.
Yeah, Great Britain.
He does maths and that, you know what I mean?
It's that English education, you know what I mean?
I know what I mean.
Yeah,
oh
man.
My God. Doesn't feel good to have it done back to you, does it now, Hooks? Anyway, big up.
Bangers and mash, mate. Bangers and mash, mate.
Bangers and mash, mate.
Big up, everybody. Welcome back. Hooks, welcome back to the channel. It's your first time on the show, but your second time on the channel. Big up, my friend. How you doing?
I am doing absolutely fantastic. It is a Friday, you know, which means tomorrow is a Saturday, which means I get to watch Arsenal again. And
yes,
come on.
Fun international football. I cannot stand this trash ass Nations League, super dead, super boring, trying to injure up all my players, glorified friendly, innit? But
tell me about that.
We're back to the football, so I'm happy.
Yeah, 100%. I'm fantastic again. Cheers to the weekend. I am just busy as all hell this week. Got Arsenal tomorrow morning, and then I got a KC Current match, and then I'm going to a couple of fundraisers tomorrow night. It's gonna be a really good weekend, and like it's the first weekend in a while that I haven't had any wedding gigs, so I'm not having to like drive across the state to sing for my supper. So that's pretty good. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing some Arsenal football this weekend, and and looking forward to seeing those sweet third kits up against Bournemouth this weekend. Those are sick. I don't care what anybody says. Dal, how you doing?
I'm doing great, man. Cheers to everybody. Cheers to everybody in the chat. Happy fucking Friday. Yeah, football's back, man. I got my Hypnotic and Sprite. Feeling good. 2:00 in the afternoon on the West Coast. Shout out West Coast of America. Hello. But shout out to Hooks. Thanks for joining us again. I believe Hooks was on the show one day when I was out of town for a basketball tournament.
Yeah.
That was the show I missed with Hooks. So shout out Hooks. My son plays basketball. We do tournaments all over Oregon. So I missed the show with you, but I'm glad you're here. And I'm glad the chat is here too. So let's get into it. Premier League is back. Let's go.
Right. And I'm go ahead, Hooks. Go ahead, man.
I was gonna say, hey, talking about basketball, isn't basketball back soon as well?
Yeah, basketball is back next week.
The original season.
And I will be doing watch-alongs on Sarcasm City TV for any and all Denver Nuggets games. Go Nuggets.
Go Nuggets. We a Nuggets fan.
Yeah, of course, dude. I grew up in Denver, bro.
Man, you guys are flash of the pan. Go back to the 90s when you guys were at the bottom of the league. Come on now.
Antonio McDyson. No, do you remember Antonio McDyson and Alex English and Mutombo knocking the Seattle Sonics ass out of the playoffs?
That's fine with me. I'm Trailblazers, baby. So you can knock the Seattle Seahawks all you want. But if I'm not Trailblazers, I'm Lakers. So that's just the way it goes.
Oh my God,
my Trailblazers are shit this year, you know. So I'm probably going to be like 90% Lakers, 10% Trailblazers, because the Blazers are crap this year. So Chauncey Billups out.
Yeah. Chauncey Billups out, huh?
Sell him to Phil Knight, the CEO of Nike.
Bro, I had no idea that Chauncey Billups was even involved in the organization. That's how much I've been paying attention.
That's how much people care about the Blazers.
Yeah.
Right.
Dude, I know Chauncey Billups is. He's a Denver Nugget legend, but like... Right.
And a Detroit Piston legend.
Yeah, absolutely. Detroit Piston legend as well. All right. Anyway, this is a football show. This is a soccer. It's a soccer show. Soccer.
Looks like I'm out of here. You guys said soccer.
By the way, guys, Saad will be here. Connor said he would be here.
Really?
But Saad will definitely be here in a minute. I know he's wrapping up his show, but we were just too anxious to get started. I'm telling you what, I am so excited for this, for Premier League soccer to be back, international football done, especially watching Pochettino ball for the United States this past weekend was brutal. So and he injured half the squad. So
Nice.
anyway,
So
we don't need to get into that. We knew it was going to happen. Anyway,
what was the final of the U.S.
well, we beat Panama 2-0, and then we lost to Mexico 2-0.
Oh, okay.
We lost to Mexico.
Right.
For the
masterclass.
I swear it's like, isn't it like there's some crazy stat like you haven't like you lost to them for the first time in however many years?
Like 4 years.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Are you watching?
No, I've never been watching. I did. Here's the thing, and people were all over me about this. They were saying, "Oh, how could you be Poch out? You never even seen him play. You're lucky to have a Premier League level manager like him managing your national team." I'm like, yeah, Premier League level manager that I've watched for the past 6-7 years bury every team that he's been a part of, other than PSG. And Dow could have coached those guys to a fucking
exactly. I think U.S. soccer has been dead for decades. I mean, Pochettino is not going to save U.S. soccer, football, whatever you want to call it, in any way, shape, or form. What we need to do is go across the pond and grab Eddie Howe from Newcastle. And since the Germans are now heading up England, we can get
German
to head up the Americans. Why not? Let's do a little tit for tat swap-a-rooney with the British and bring in Eddie Howe to the United States Football Club.
I wish. How are you guys doing about Tommy Tukes, by the way? Tommy Tukes. Big up. Hey, by the way, big up Connor. It's good to see your face. I'm glad to see that you're alive. That's good.
Yeah, I'm alive. Don't worry. I'm well.
You know, the bars or any sort of woman hasn't swallowed you whole. Pause. So that's good.
I am in the grips of a woman at the moment. So I've been talking to her for about 4 months now, but it's just been like, I know, but do you know what I've learned, right? Because this is my second relationship. Yeah, exactly. And I love that song. This is the second relationship I've been in, right? And the first one, I knew after the first one, I've got to grow up in it. Because the first one, I feel like everyone has with their first relationship, right? You hook yourself way too much. See, good one there. You hook yourself way too much. Like you get so invested, like you like forget everything else, innit? So I've learned from this one, like this is my time now. I do my time. And then your time is when I'm with you, innit? Like that's kind of like you space it out a little bit, but don't show her the string because otherwise she'll slap me. So yeah, but you know what I mean. So I'm kind of like distancing myself in and out, and but no, I'm all good, man. I'm all good. Big up to everyone. Big up to TJ and Dow, of course, and big up to Lord Hooks, celebrity Lord Hooks.
Celebrity.
You bow down to Hooks.
You remember this. You remember this now, guys. You remember when we knew Hooks back when. You know what I mean? That's what I'm
back
saying.
Back, you know.
Yeah.
You man are the biggest frauds in the entire planet, bro. Like
I was your first subscriber, Hooks. I mean, come on now.
Get in.
You okay? Everyone but Dow's a fraud, isn't it? You two over there, we're over there. You men are frauds, man. Because both of you are more famous than me. You get me? I'm just a little peasant. You get me? Nemo in the ocean. You get me? But hopefully one day,
Nemo in the ocean.
I'll be as big as all of you, man. Yeah.
Christ, we're talking like the biggest sectors on YouTube, man. What's going on here?
We're trying, man. We're trying.
Of course, 100%, man. 100%.
Trust, Ravi.
Yeah, I know. Hooks is famous. Trust, 100%. Okay, let's get into the football and stop glazing each other. Pause. I gotta
baby oil, TJ. I see it back there.
I gotta get your English guy's opinion. Tommy Tuchel, English manager.
I'm gassed. We're winning. We will win something in the next one.
Oh my, clip it now.
Clip it. We've got a proper winning manager now. We've got a proper. We genuinely haven't had this. Not since I've been alive. We haven't had a winning manager in charge of England. You know, so this is great. I absolutely love it, and I don't even give a shit that we're going down the German route. I don't care. It's because it is factual. There is no, and I'm sorry for this, but I wouldn't even take Eddie Howe. I don't like Eddie Howe that much. I don't think he could win us a World Cup or a Euros. I just don't think he could. He could improve the likes of America, like you see in the United States. I could probably see him doing that, but for him to get all this, he'd do better than Southgate, I reckon. But then again, better than Southgate probably winning the whole thing because obviously Southgate got us the 2 finals. But do you know what I mean? I feel like he'd be another like standstill manager. Tuchel will move us on. He will push us on to getting a trophy, and I think we are going to win the next Euros or World Cup. it'd even be better if we won the World Cup in your backyard, isn't it? So,
Cool.
so that'd be great. But no, I love him, man. I really do. I really do like. What is it talking about when I was 2 and Capello was here, bro? I was collecting match attacks when Capello was here. What's going on here, Hooks? I was out here collecting match attacks, bro. 2010 World Cup. I was out here, man. South Africa.
Well, hey, you said
What were you, like 6 years old?
man.
I was.
Yeah, man.
I was 7 years old.
Oh my god!
See, this is why you don't know about Capello, man, because you said something fraudulent about Tuchel was the only manager that England that had this one stuff. Yeah, fraud. Absolute fraud, man.
Fabio Capello wins here.
What? What type of question is that, bro?
Yes, there he is.
That is awesome.
Hold on, no, wait, hold on.
Guys, good luck to you in the next round as well. We'll see who you guys draw. But I was supporting Arsenal yesterday, and it's Arsenal. Arsenal FC, we're by far the greatest team. Damn, you guys.
I've had a stinker, bro.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real with you, Saad. Don Hussam has reached out and said he will send Jordanian missiles to my house if I send you that video. He said only I can play that video, which is good because I don't know where the video is. I uploaded it. I know where it is.
I can't lie. I don't for your sake. Don't send me the video because do you know why?
Because I'm gonna make the list.
No, bro. Everybody's making that list at this point, bro. Everybody's making that list at this point. I think I might be on there just because of association of who I hung around with. But what I'm gonna do, is I've actually found a clip of this guy singing "North London Forever." So that's what we're getting, bro. North London Forever. Oh,
you know the funny thing is,
I
swear, like, is this Hassan we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Hassan don't drink. He don't smoke the good. He's always on it. Like he's fully straight minded. So he's fully gone and done that straight minded, and he's all good. And he's been singing that song. That's even worse, bro. He's not even intoxicated or anything. He's singing it, and he's a Liverpool fan. You'll never catch me singing You'll Never Walk Alone. The only time I ever sang that song was that Champions League final. So anytime you'll ever catch me doing that shit, because I ain't having Spurs winning no Champions League final. But apart from that, never catch me singing that song. So
I haven't got any rivalry with Liverpool, so I don't really see them like that, to be honest. Unless we fully go on a title race with them, then that's when the rivalry will fully. Do you know what I mean? I think the only time we've ever battled for a title was Anfield '89, if I'm not mistaken, where we actually went toe to toe with them and freaking it was all death until the end, bro.
Yeah, I'm really glad that you
got Michael Thomas.
That summed it all up.
Assad, I'm really glad you joined me. You did because I had a stinker, bro. I'm not going to.
Oh no! What have you done?
No, not to anymore. We move on.
No. You've said it now.
Definitely dig up that body right now.
What happened, bro?
I completely forgot the Capello won like Champions League and shit. Fuck,
Yeah, he said he listened to this.
No. We know what we said.
Oh, you're gonna say it. You're gonna repeat it.
No. Okay, fair. I fucked up in it. I fucked it.
What did you say?
We had no winners until Tuchel for England, but Capello won shit. That's what I got wrong. That's what I got wrong. Relax.
You know what? I can't lie. That's the young Connor, man. Connor, bro.
Yeah, he was
the young man in you, bro. That was the young man speaking. I was
collecting the match tracks. I wasn't doing the history.
All you saw was Capello in a white shirt and a black suit jacket.
You know what?
Stretching out for England. That's all you saw.
No, I saw the match tracks and that was it. That's what I remember.
Bro. Hello, bro. That was crazy.
Okay. Well, this is
my first stinker.
So Saad, actually no, Saad, because you don't care about England, do you? The England international team. You're from Morocco, right?
Yeah. We watch you. Listen, smacked Central African Republic 4-0 at their own ground. Hold that.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Listen, stand up, man. Or even when we're already qualified because we're the host nation in the AFCON, we're still dogs in teams, bro. It's absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
Big up Hendon Guna.
100%. And big up Saad again for the raid. Really appreciate that, man. Really appreciate that, of course. And then so Hooks, do you have anything you want to talk about Tommy Tukes before we get into Ziasna?
Do you know what? Yeah. Look. For me, Gareth Southgate got us to 2 finals and a semi-final. So the only improvement that I can see as an England fan on top of that is win me a trophy. That literally the only way any manager can win for England is win me a trophy. Yeah. Now I think Tuchel, is the German Southgate in it. Yeah. Both of their ball is absolutely disgusting, bro. Like both of their ball is absolutely disgusting. Their ball is disgusting, isn't it? And to be fair, the only thing that Tuchel has, well, not the only thing, a few things that Tuchel has over Southgate is tactically he's better, but I expect that. He's been a manager longer, and he's won trophies. But just because he's won trophies, at club level, in mainly cup trophies, does not mean it's going to translate over to international football, innit? Yeah. So, am I excited? No, I'm not excited. I can't fake gaslight the thing. Yeah. Am I going to pretend that immediately it's coming home because Tuchel's there? No, I'm not, because anyone that does that is an absolute fraud. Yeah, because
we've been watching Dross football for years, Hooks.
No, that's fine. That's fine. But it doesn't mean that I wanted to continue watching it. And now I've got to go at least a minimum of 2 more tournaments watching Dross football in it. On the hope that he may win me a trophy. He may win me a trophy. Can I just no guarantee. Now, I'm sorry, Todd. I know I'm not as famous as you, but I'm trying to finish my point. Am I allowed?
This guy's
You're such a piece of shit.
This guy's
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Fucking guy, man.
I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. So now, see, look, the fraud comes. Mr. Famous comes in and makes me lose my point. So it's cool.
No, you're talking about two.
You're waffling.
So basically, but hear me out. Hear me out. I wanted a manager who would skyrocket the team. I wanted England.
We weren't gonna get.
Whoa! Hold up. Wait a minute.
Someone ain't right.
I wanted England to throw the bag at Pep, because Pep's already said he's interested in international management. Say, okay, at the end of the season, let's have a proper conversation. We'll give you what you want, whatever you want. We'll throw the bag at you. Come be the England manager. Until then, Carsley can interim until you're there. That's what I wanted, didn't it?
Fair play.
I got Tuchel, and I was upset. But I saw his interview, and he's using words like "our," and using words like "we need the second star on our badge," and I'm sold now.
So you're happy with him now?
So can I just quickly go, because Hooks was waffling a lot there, guys. I'm telling you right now, England just got the manager that will win things with them.
Thank you.
With the team. Wait, hold on. Can I land? لا رحم لك الوالدين. لا رحم لك الوالدين يا أخي. خليني أتكلم, please. Please, I beg of you.
When he brings out the fucking language, bro, I'm saying it's serious.
I think that England have gotten, and the FA have finally racked in generated enough brain cells between all of them up in that hierarchy to actually put their team first and put winning first. I feel like they got a manager who, in this kind of environment, this is where he excels. Tuchel wanted to be binned off by Bayern because the Bayern fans were like, we want the league, the league is confirmed, just because Bayer Leverkusen were doing a madness. Yeah, that's why they wanted Tuchel out, not because he was playing shit football, because Tuchel in cup competitions, he's brilliant. Tuchel in cup competitions, which is what you're playing, the Euros and the World Cup, he will succeed, especially with this team.
Did he win the Champions League with Bayern or PSG? Did he start?
He won it with Chelsea.
6 months.
Did he?
He won a
Did he?
He won it with Chelsea, and hold on, he won it with Chelsea. Hold on. He won it with Chelsea, and even last season with Bayern, he went toe to toe with Real Madrid last year, bro. Toe to toe, and Real Madrid had to bust sweat and tears, bro, just to beat Bayern Munich, bro. So you're talking.
I can't believe we are having a disagreement about this guy. How are we unhappy about this? This shit.
I don't know why. I don't know why he's unhappy with it. Because the thing is, yeah, watch what happens now. As soon as he gets into that job, the one thing you have to learn about Thomas Tuchel, yeah, if you actually watch him, yeah, is he likes to play 4-2-3-1. That is brilliant. That formation is going to be brilliant. He played Palmer in the middle. He's not going to play freaking Foden. I genuinely don't believe he's going to do that.
Drop that bitch, man. Drop that bitch.
He's going to drop Foden. He needs to play Palmer in the middle, Saka on the right, maybe what's his name on the left? Gordon on the left, and then
Gordon or Grealish. I mean, you guys got plenty of options.
Hey, what's this guy doing, man? What about Jude Bellingham, man?
You do know that.
Jude Bellingham.
No, I think he's gonna play. I think he's gonna play Jude Bellingham. I think he's gonna play Jude Bellingham in that Mason Mount role. If we go back to the Chelsea team that won the Champions League, I think he's gonna play Jude Bellingham in that kind of Mason Mount role.
He's playing like Ryerson as his own DM, as a one single six.
That's why I don't know whether he's gonna do that, bro. I don't know whether he's gonna do that.
Honestly, I know a wrong foot in
putting Rice as a single DM is basically suicide.
No, it's dumb. It's dumb.
It is dumb. You wouldn't want to put. Rice can't handle it by himself. He can't.
Look at the job he done at West Ham as a single six.
No. He was never. That's the lie they tell you. He was never a single six. At West Ham, Rice and Souček, bro, they were always a double pivot. Always. No,
this is another thing, right? We're gonna have a manager that's gonna know what to do with these players. How my man got into 2 finals with these players, and listen, fair play, he got us into 2 finals in the semi, right? Respect. But he genuinely done it with not knowing what to do with these players. I genuinely think it's down to the fact that we've got such a good squad that they can literally just get into finals. But he didn't know what the fuck to do with this team. There are times where you are going to have to take off Harry Kane in the 50th minute, and he wouldn't have the bollocks to do that. You know, there's times where you want to give Ollie Watkins a bit of a game. I want to see Tuchel making good decisions, and sometimes a little rash decision to really change the game up. And I'm looking forward to seeing his type of football that he's going to play. I was so bored of this guy. How many years do we have him? 8 years? 6 years? Something like that?
Yeah, it was a long time.
So bored of it. It was the same old thing. So I'm praying to God that Tuchel plays some really good football with us, because the talent we've got, and I don't care what anyone tells me, I genuinely don't care. England have the best squad in the world. I don't care. France, Spain, I don't care. And I'll say this now, I don't care. The quality that England have in their squad, and players that aren't even taken in the team, by the way. I hope to God for Kayo Tomori gets taken in the next. No, I don't care about Spain. We have genuinely got the best squad of talent. I don't care about the European Euro winner. I don't talk about France. We've got the best squad full of quality and talent, and it's so underutilized. It's fucking ridiculous.
We actually do.
Thank you.
I agree with that.
No, he's not lying. He's not lying there.
It's so underutilized. The reason we don't look the best squad is because it was so underutilized for so many years. You should have looked back at the shit we had in the 2014 World Cup. The shit that we had to go and deal with, even before that. And look what we've got now. We've got such good talent. We've literally got a bench stacked with talent. Stacked. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry. I'm not having France saying nothing. Genuinely, with the right coach, this team is going to cook.
Big up that tattoo. Big up that tattoo, TJ. That's what I just saw a grenade tattoo.
The grenade, isn't it?
Hey, jeez, mate. You know what I mean?
I'm not hearing. I'm telling you this right now. I love my nation. I love England, man. I'm telling you right now, the quality we've got, it is the best. But it is so underutilized. It was so underutilized. Watch now. Watch. They are gonna cook. That's my point, done.
We could do an entire show on this, and
I'll hear Spain and France. I'll hear it, right? I will hear it because they have got fantastic quality. Look at the quality that Spain have. Yes, they beat us in the last tournament. Yeah, fair play. But I swear to God, the talent we got to come through as well. Coming through, man.
Come on. It's so
I know
good.
what you're saying, Connor's talent, but it's like I feel like players we see in the Premier League week in and week out are enhanced by the better players from Spain, Portugal, and Germany, etc. Like I don't think Man City's Man City without Kevin De Bruyne, right? I don't obviously without Holland, and that's Norway and Belgium. I mean, I'm saying you right. I agree that the talent pool is there, but it just I don't know, man. I agree 100% with what you're saying, but I just think that if England was in a 16 competition with Spain, Belgium, Portugal, I just don't think England would come on top of that, right? And I don't know if that has to do
I think that's a fair judgment to say from what we've seen over the years.
Right.
Under a guy that couldn't tactically order a fucking McDonald's delivery order, right? He just couldn't. I'm telling you now. I swear to, and I'm really backing Tuchel here because I love Tuchel. I think he's a really, really quality manager.
I would have taken him at
and there were so many players that were left out that this motherfucker chose Jordan Henderson and all this crap and Connor Cody over, man. There's so much crap that he chose. I swear. I'm gonna ride out for Tuchel. I really am. I love this squad.
Hey yo,
that we have.
But I just
think, man. What's wrong with me loving a manager?
That's mistake prone too, Connor. You know, in a way, and I'm kind of curious what the first 2 or 3 games will look like against tougher nations, and are the players going to really react differently to having the different managers?
I hope so.
I'm just not sure. Right? I just don't know if those.
Who are you guys playing in November?
November.
Yeah.
We don't. He's not managing us till January.
Oh, he isn't? Okay.
No, it's starting in January.
That's such a non-story then. I want to move on.
Yeah, go on, man. Go on.
Yeah,
Let's talk about USA.
Yeah, we already did, but you weren't here yet. Anyway, yeah. No, Potch out already. But yeah, no, I want to go to Dal. Let's talk about the Arsenal match coming up. We got Bournemouth at the Vitality Stadium this weekend. I am so happy. The Prem is back, baby. The Prem is back. One thing I want to talk about first is injuries. So Odegaard are definitely out. Neto match tied. Not that he would play anyway. Yeah, Ben White due to return. Timber due to return. Kai Havertz game time decision. Saka game time decision, but he has. It's likely that he's going to play.
That stuff's been confirmed that he's fine. He's fit.
Yeah. So yeah,
which we all knew anyway.
Gabby Martinelli, last minute fitness test. Partey passed his fitness test. He'll be there. Zinchenko, who cares? What are you thinking?
Yeah. I'm thinking we have Trossard play for Havertz. And I think that Timber probably gets – I don't think Timber starts, and I don't think Ben White starts. But I think those guys are on the bench. And I'm thinking 3-0. I know Jesus will probably play up front for Havertz. If Havertz is that injured. But I think Jesus will, who's been crap lately, I don't know, maybe he'll produce something against Bournemouth. It's doubtful, but he may. I'm still going to have my hopes up. I still think 3-0 either way, but without our regular starting 11, and I don't know, the confidence just really isn't there, but I'm still confident. You know what I mean? I think that we have enough to get the job done. I think Saka will be fine. Party will probably have a decent game, because he's been in fitness in and out, right? They had him at right back at one point because he was.
Because both of our right backs were injured, and they were limiting Tomiyasu's minutes, and he's injured again, which we will talk about.
A whole other month, right? I saw that the other day. So no, I think it'll just be pretty straightforward with Trossard as the number 10 if he does 4-2-3-1, and we'll see Jesus up front. Probably not the lineup we all want, but I mean, you got to go with what you got when you got injuries. If Saka's back, that'll be huge. But if he's not back, probably Sterling on the right, which is no bueno. But I don't know. At this point, as long as it's Bournemouth, I'm not too concerned, to be honest. I think that any squad A, squad B with different subs in there can still take care of Bournemouth.
By the way, guys, we had more news on team news.
Bring it,
because they arrived at the hotel tonight. So Ben White definitely arrived. Havertz is definitely there. Martinelli is there. They've travelled with the squad. Let me get the full list.
Yeah, you get the full list.
Saka has travelled.
Let me throw in one thing too, real quick. Go. Maybe Nwaneri a start. If Saka's really not 100%, you could put Nwaneri out on the right. and maybe bring Saka on in the 75th minute or something like that, just to get his legs.
I don't think
But,
we necessarily
I'm
like.
not overly.
Yeah,
I'm not
go ahead.
really
Sorry.
scared. I'm not scared of Bournemouth in any way. I think we can take care of them with the subs.
Yeah, I mean, who are their attacking threats? Evan Nilsson, like
Semenyo is a baller, bro. Semenyo's a baller.
He's a baller.
He's a bowler.
However, I don't like the fact that Arsenal want him.
What?
Why?
Because
What?
it just reminds me of another player.
I haven't watched that Bournemouth.
It just reminds me of another player that would come in and would be mid. Like he's had a good couple. What was he? He had a decent last season. What was it, 8 goals last season? Didn't right? It's like I think he's good for Bournemouth, and that's it. I don't think. I'm sorry, Asad. I'm sorry. I don't. That's not a player that I'd want. I'd feel like it's such a mid calling, man. I'm sorry if you guys disagree with me, but I think that's such a mid calling. I think he would be good for Bournemouth. I think he's on a good little purple patch, but I don't think this is going to be anything that would last 2-3 seasons and that would elevate Arsenal. I don't think he would.
I think he's levels above Bournemouth, in my personal opinion.
Levels,
to be honest, he's levels. You see the way he just goes past people with ease, bro. He's levels. I think he comes into our team and he slots in straight away as a bench option, and can possibly challenge for having like more and more minutes, bro. Honestly, with me. But by the way, guys, this is the
Mbumo, Kudus.
Oh, of course. Okay, so Kudus is the dream.
Yeah.
Kudus to come in is the dream, bro. But he's got an 80, 85, whatever it is, million release clause on him. So it's gonna take big money to bring him in. There you are, chump change. But guys, let me just give you this full list. Yeah, so these are the players that definitely were seen in the video because they took a video of it. Yeah, of the players coming in. So the players that definitely travelled is Raya, Calafiori, Gabriel Saliba, Ben White, Rice, Partey, Marino, Jesus, Havertz, Martinelli, Trossard, Jorginho, Kivior, Nwaneri, Lewis Skelly, and Zinchenko. Those are players that are definitely there.
So who are we missing out of that list?
Saka
Saka, Sterling,
Timber.
Saka, Sterling,
where
Timber.
the fuck is Sterling?
But there's somebody was there and they had their hood up. They think it was Saka. So
I saw a thing today. He's likely to be. Saka's not injured, man. I don't like this thing from Arsenal where they say he's injured. He's going to be. This guy will play. The Saka's going to play tomorrow, and I know that for a fact. He will play tomorrow. Right, and for me, but did he say Havertz was there? Right?
Yeah. Havertz is traveling.
He'll start. Arteta's going to start these guys, man. There's unless there is serious doubt, Arteta will start these guys. Arteta will play Havertz. He'll play Trossard. Is Martinelli there?
Yeah. He'll play
Martinelli. He'll play. It'll be the same 11. There won't be changes.
I genuinely don't think we'll miss any players.
No.
I think it was all a rouse, bro.
We need to rotate. We actually need to rotate.
I think we
actually annoying now.
I think we can rotate in the Shakhtar game. To be honest,
nah, man, no. So Arteta needs to start identifying games where he can rotate his key players. Bournemouth is one of those games. We shouldn't have to start Saka against Bournemouth. We shouldn't have to start Havertz versus Bournemouth.
We're getting a bit too gas.
It's not even too gas because
they're on the bench.
Okay. So let me ask you.
What's wrong with us rotating for Shakhtar? They've scored no goals so far in the campaign. They're shit.
Bro, let me ask you this question, yeah? Let me ask you this question. If Saka and Havertz doesn't play, I'm asking you, if Saka and Havertz doesn't play versus Bournemouth, do you think that we lose the game?
I think it makes it more difficult for us.
No, that's not the question that I asked. I asked, do you think we lose the game?
There's a chance. Like, you can't say if, buts, or maybes. That's the
I'm just asking you.
I'll answer that.
We'd be more at risk of losing the game if we didn't have them in the squad.
I think
not in the squad. I didn't say in the squad. I think in the first 11.
I think if they don't start, we scrape by. I think if they start, we win comfortably.
Okay, cool. Okay, so you think that we win in both scenarios, right?
Yeah, but one of them is a very tight. We could even draw the game possibly and drop points.
Hear me outside. Yeah. So let's just say we remove Havertz and we put in, as much as I hate it, Jesus, and we remove Saka and we put in Sterling on the right.
La
Yeah.
ilaha illallah.
That team is still very capable of.
No.
I wouldn't want to risk. I agree.
I gotta agree with
want to
Hooks.
risk it.
I agree with Hooks.
Right, hear me out.
Go ahead.
I gotta agree with Hooks.
We're all gonna. This is what's gonna happen. Yeah, this is why I hate a lot of Arsenal fans, innit? Because we're gonna come to late February, March times, April times,
Hooks.
and we're gonna be like, oh, why is Saka burnt out?
Hooks.
Why isn't Sterling scoring?
Dark Side Hooks is my favorite hook.
Why isn't Jesus scoring? Do you know why? Because the games where we could have played them to help them get up to the level, we didn't play them.
Folks, me and Saad literally just said rotate them for Shakhtar. We're at home. Shakhtar is shit. What's wrong with rotating for Shakhtar, bro? What's wrong with it?
Bro.
Go on. Tell me.
Bro. If anything, we should be playing, people like Saka in games against Shakhtar because we want to get we want to guarantee 100% as many wins in the first 4 games of the Champions League.
Hey, if we
can
rotate and we drop points, then what against Bournemouth? Then what happened? What you said?
The thing, bro. Okay, look, if we remove. Okay, not even remove because we're putting them on the bench. If we put Saka and Havertz on the bench, and we lose or draw to Bournemouth with Saka and Havertz on the bench, when bearing in mind 65 minutes they can come on and change the game, then by the way, we're crap. Everybody hold up our hands now. Season's over. We shouldn't even be in a title race.
Hold on a minute. So you said this, right? Do you know what? Now, so you just said there, right? With the Champions League, you want to get as many points as possible, many goal difference as possible, right? Why don't we want to do that with the Prem?
Bro, are you not
when the Prem is the same format as the Champions League? It's a league table, bro.
Bro, maybe I need someone to translate for me into a different language because obviously English is not working, bro. Yeah, this is the difference. Yeah, the reason why I want to rotate against Bournemouth, is because Arteta needs to identify that games like Bournemouth are games where we don't have to play our key players. Going up against Bournemouth,
I'm messaging you straight away. If we drop points, I'm messaging you straight
away.
Up
against Bournemouth, as well, the Bournemouth game is going to be much more of a physical strain on our players than the game against Shakhtar Donetsk. Just by how European football works. Just by how European football you get.
Can I ask you, Hooks? Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question?
Or some form of
hold on. Can I ask Hooks? Hooks, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go.
Feel free.
Against Southampton, when we rotated attacking wise, how did that game go? How did we
we won 3-1.
No. In that first, because when we won, that's because we brought the starters on.
No. Because we drew. We got
in the first. Hold on, Habibi. Let me just land it. Let me just land it. In that first half, how many goals did we score?
How many shots did we have?
Oh my god!
Forget about the shot. I agree. We dominated the game, but.
So what?
How many goals did we score? No. How many goals did we score? This is about you. This is about you.
Land the pain.
I don't know what's so deep about rotating it against Shakhtar. Why is Shakhtar all of a sudden this fantastic team that we just can't beat? They are fucking shit.
I think Shakhtar.
I don't think anybody's saying that.
Doesn't it make more sense for Arsenal? I wouldn't want to rotate in the Prem. It just doesn't make sense to me why do you want to rotate in the Prem.
We are trying to win the Premier League. For us to win the Premier League, we need as many players in our squad to have minutes and experience in the Premier League.
Hold on. Dal, go.
It's also, I agree with what both of you guys are saying for sure. But I think Saka's more valuable going up against Bournemouth than he is against Shakhtar, to be honest. If Saka's 100% fit, we need the Bournemouth points, but we need to score goals against Shakhtar. Not only do we need to win, but we need to get our goal differential up because, like Connor said, it's a table, right? So if we don't even have the
Prem.
GD up,
Same as the
every
Prem.
time a team wins and scores, more goals, it's basically 4 points instead of 3 because they have those GD points ahead of everybody else. But Saka has to be, if he's 100% fit, he starts for me every Premier League game. Like he is the first one of the first ones on the team sheet. Now I don't mind Jesus starting against Bournemouth in the first half, and then bringing Havertz on. Right? I know you do. You're right. I do too. I want the normal starting 11. Don't get me wrong, but if they're not fit, Saad, right? I don't want a 75% Havertz out there. That's a fucking liability. Excuse my language. Right?
Yeah.
I'd rather.
I
I've sworn too much.
wasn't laughing. I wasn't laughing at the take. I was just laughing at Chill's picture, bro.
And may I say,
Chills, wallahi, brother, you need to change that picture.
That's actually hilarious.
That Avi looks hella sus, bro. Wallahi, this Arnie Slot guy, bro, does not know how to
listen,
take
last point from me and I'll shut up, right?
Please, bro.
Hooks' manager, his favourite manager for England, by the way, Pep, right? Does he rotate in the Prem or the Champions League? Who does he rotate against? Mostly. Hooks?
Champs.
Who does he rotate? The Prem or the Champions League? A winner, by the way. Winners it pretty much every year.
Is Pep Guardiola my manager? What does that
Oh
mean?
my god!
I'm trying to make a point here.
I'm trying to compare because you're talking about.
I don't understand the point that you're trying to. It's like you're
The
not.
point I'm trying to make is the man who has won. The man who's won both things, right? The man who's won both things.
Addressing my point. That has nothing to do with my point. Winning stuff has nothing to do with my point. You're not addressing my point.
What's your point, Hooks? What's your point?
Our Pep rotates in the champ. Oh well, I'm sorry to. Maybe you didn't know this, Connor. Maybe you didn't know. But he's not our manager. He has no control over Arsenal's fate. I'm really sorry, bro.
So you're telling me right here, right now, that we should rotate in the Prem instead of the Champions League against. Listen,
do you know why I want to rotate in the Prem?
Or Sporting or Inter, whoever.
Do you know why I want to rotate in the Prem?
You want to give other players like a chance. You said to prove earlier to Arteta that they still got it. My point is, I get for rotating, but it's only week 8. I mean, we have plenty. We literally have 30 more games to rotate players in and out of the Prem.
But
I just think
has never not been rotated when 75%. He's always played on fucking 70. He plays on 25. For God's sake, what's going on?
I get it. It's just an analogy. I get it.
No, not you, Dan. I'm going for Hooks here, man.
Bro, what is the point of having squad depth if you're not going to at least attempt to try and get your squad all to the same level? This is what I'm saying. Hence why I said identify games.
It's going to be a hole in this wall right now.
In the Premier League, identify games in the Premier League.
We're going first name soon. It's not going to be Hooks. I'm going to go first name real soon. Government name. That's going to be coming out real soon.
Where you can identify games where you can rotate. I'm saying you can all disagree with me and say Bournemouth is not the level of game in the Premier League that Arsenal should be rotating. But I believe that Bournemouth is a team, regardless of whether we start our entire first 11 or 3 or 4 of them are out for our squad depth, we win the game. So for me, if I think that we can remove 3 to 4 players and still win the game, I believe that we should be allowing our squad players to get close to the level of our first teamers. So when it comes to the back end of the season, they're already warmed up. They're ready to go.
Has Arteta not already done that?
Yeah, but this is
Southampton.
And we won, right? And I'm saying Bournemouth is another one.
He didn't win because I'm We're going in roundabouts, bro.
We're going. I agree with you with this rotational stuff. All I'm saying is, I'd rather do it against Shakhtar than Bournemouth. That's all I'm saying.
Well, here they're both. No, I'm going to say this. I'm at this point in the season, I'm prioritizing the Premier League over the Champions League. Like it's just you. What have we said time and time again about the last 2 seasons and where we fell short? It was against the small-sided teams where we fell short and dropped points.
Yes.
I do not want to drop points at this point in the season against competition like Bournemouth because we decided to start Raheem the Dream Sterling and Gabriel. I don't have a prayer, Jesus. Look, get the job done, score 3 goals in the first 60 minutes, and then sub everybody off.
And one other thing too, I think Hooks.
That's how we need to do this.
Your rotation policy, true, Hooks. I just think like maybe it's a bit too early in the season, and we got 3 bottom teams in Ipswich, Everton. We could rotate against those guys as well. I think, as you would know, Bournemouth.
Be careful with it.
But they're still very kind of even with us. I think you would agree, Hooks, and play to play sometimes, right? We end up winning and dominating, but they're a tough squad to break down. They're not Ipswich, they're not Everton, right? So, I mean, I see both sides, but I think if the players are 100% fit, you stay with that same 11, and then we'll see what happens with Shakhtar, because somebody could get injured during Bournemouth, and that's a whole nother
Shakhtar will rotate.
Well, no, we don't
rotate against Shakhtar.
lose at home to Shakhtar either. But here's the thing: is we are at home to a team that has not scored a goal in the champs yet.
Yep.
Like if you're gonna introduce somebody in the midfield like that game has Wanyeri written all over it. So does Preston North End. Give him some serious minutes. Make sure that he starts and get your rotation there. Because Shakhtar at home, they are weaker than previous Shakhtar teams, but it's still a game under the lights of the Champions League. Like it's a big game.
The thing is, for me, right now, this is the run, and this is why I don't want to.
Sorry to interrupt you real quick. I'm going to shoot off because I promised to try to go on this stream on the Filter FC. So if you guys are still live by the time I come back, I'll hop back on. But big up to everyone.
If you guys are still live when we're done, I'll redirect over to him.
Yeah, sweet. I'll let him know. All right, nice fellas. Take care of you. Big up, chat. Big up, Hooks.
Big up.
Always love, man.
Yeah.
Big up, guys. See you later, guys.
Yes. If you need any graphic design jobs done, definitely go to Connor. It's everything that you see here and all across your favorite channels. Never a Foul, Staffy TV, Saeed TV, all these channels. My channel, even though it's smaller than Hooks's is.
No, it's not.
You get the quality thumbnails, the quality graphics from Connor. So make sure that you hit him up. CMO.editing on Instagram. Sorry, Hooks. I got to do it every time. I'm sorry. It's just the thing now.
Hold that, Hooks, you fraud.
Hold that, Hooks. You fraud.
But like I was saying, you got these next. Gal, that would be nice.
I want to see you just go at it, though. I want to see you wrestle or something.
These so in this whole thing, I think we can rest players against Shakhtar. Yeah, I do agree we can do that. Then we've got Liverpool. Then we got Preston. We can rest players against Preston. Then we've got Newcastle. Then we got Inter. Then we got Chelsea. Yeah,
it's the hardest run out of the season.
That's a hard run. Then we've got some lesser teams. We got Nottingham Forest at home. Yeah, which I think.
Careful with Nottingham Forest too, though.
Halas, it's all good. We don't have to compare Nottingham Forest. Then we got some lesser teams at home that we can drop. We can rest. What's happened? Is he gone?
Yeah, I have to.
You got to bounce.
There you are, you fraud.
Oh, you got down.
Big up, man. Big up. He's a celebrity, bro. He's a celebrity.
No, shout yourself out. Show yourself out, Hooks. Where are you gonna be?
Better than me, bro.
Halftime Hooks. I'm trying to be as famous as Saad, so I'm working tirelessly.
You got to work hard.
Drop a video, edit the video, do the thumbnail, watch Saad's videos to get inspiration, so I can get. So if everybody could please just come to Halftime Hooks on YouTube. I did my first ever solo stream today. So if you like, I was there. Jeez, you did a great job. Check it out, and hopefully one day I'll be able to pop champagne from the rooftops like Saad, because I am one of the.
Brother, I'm Muslim. I don't pop no champagne, bro.
Oh, yeah, sorry, my bad. Saad pops
sparkling water, bro. Sparkling water.
Saad pops bottle of Coke. I will be popping champagne, and yeah. But obviously, if you're not subscribed to TJ, you know what you need to do. And if you're not subscribed to Saad, I mean, it's not too bad because he's already famous, but help him be more famous. And, if you're not following, I'll make sure you follow him in everywhere, and I will catch you out next time.
I think TJ, what we need to do is have Saad and Hooks on again, and we just bring up a topic and just let the two of them argue.
No, I'm down. I'm down.
Interruption type thing. We just let them two go at it.
We will. I'm glad you brought that up because we'll talk about that.
Okay.
Absolutely. Big up Hooks. Big up every single time, bro.
Big
We'll
up.
see you later.
Big up, bro. Big
Hooks,
up.
Hooks, fresh off of his debut on Lee Gunner's channel, by the way. Go over and watch that show. That was a good show. That was a really, really good show. So go watch that. Anyway, sorry, Side. Go for it, bro. What were we saying?
No, I was just saying, like, we played plenty of small teams at home, bro. Or smaller teams. We play Ipswich at home. We play Everton at home. We play Man United at home. So we can change teams around in these kind of games, bro. Do you know what I mean? We don't need to. Wallah, that went over your heads, bro. Did you not just clock that? I said we're playing loads of small teams at home, and I said we're playing Ipswich at home, we're playing this team at home, we're playing Man United at home. Like,
I got you.
I don't even know who Man United are. Who are Man United?
The themselves.
No, I've never heard.
Hey, a team that's gonna get smacked up by Brentford, mate. That's who.
Dude, it's over for them. I'm telling you, Spurs are gonna get slapped up by West Ham. United are gonna go down again. It's gonna be
Wolves are gonna draw. Wolves are gonna draw against Man City. I'm Molyneux.
I'm telling you, I'm going across the, and this is gonna make Sod laugh. I'm going across the street because gambling isn't allowed in Missouri, but I live like 5 minutes from the border, right? So I'm gonna go across the street, and I'm gonna log in, and I'm gonna throw a parlay down, and Spurs are going down, United are going down, and Arsenal are winning. That's gonna be a nice little pot there. Get ready. It's called a parlay, Sod. Remember when we had this discussion? It's called a parlay.
Yeah, parlay.
Parlay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Is that basically an accumulator?
Yes, exactly right.
Basically. Yeah.
Basically.
We call it a different thing over here. I'm not obviously a gambling man, but
that's all right.
I know that obviously it's an accumulator based on what we do here. I think it is what they call it over here. But yeah, listen, I think there's plenty of games that we can play lesser teams in. Do you know what I mean? And we can get out of there unscathed. Do you know what I mean? So we don't have to fully go all out. But I do believe in these next few games we will have to go all out and play our best players on the pitch. I don't want to see Arteta doing too much.
Right, and that's kind
of in the next few games.
It was like, for me, I don't know what your philosophy is, Saad, but when your best 11 is fit and ready, you always play your best 11. And I don't care if it's against Shakhtar, Ipswich, whatever. We have to win everything. We have to win this season something. And I agree with Hooks too. Like, and his point being that we should be able to pound Bournemouth into the dirt with Sterling and Jesus. And if we don't, it's Arteta's fault that we don't. And that I 100% agree with Hooks on. But
I don't know if I can fully blame Arteta.
The debate is, do we do that against Bournemouth, who really is a kind of a mid-table team for us, right? We don't play that well against them. They've scored goals against us. There's games we've been behind and had to come back, just like Southampton, right? And so they're not really our bogey team, so to speak. They're better than Southampton. They're better than Ipswich. They're better than United in some cases, right? So I can kind of see your side too, Saad, and TJ, and of course Connors, is Bournemouth are no mugs. If our best 11 are ready, play the best 11. If we have no injury issues for Shakhtar, I have no problem playing Havertz in the middle, up front, and Saka on the right, and having our best 11. Play the best 11 until you have to replace the players individually that are injured. It's not rocket science, But Anwari is a shout for Shakhtar, like I said before, he's a shout for Preston, right?
He's gonna start against Preston for sure.
Maybe, right? He should. We don't know that for sure, but he should. In our opinion, he should. Right? Do I want Anwari to start against Bournemouth? Probably not, right? But I wouldn't mind him on in the 78th minute if we're up 3-0. Right, so
dude, some of them on at halftime if we're up 3-0. Like that's some of them on at halftime if we're up 3-0. Like that's why I was worried about rotating the squad.
I get it, but that's right. But then that extra
out of there.
Yeah, and I know that's just your wanting to sub them in early, right?
Opinion, man.
Right. I am a little more careful and conservative when it would come to that. If it's 1-1, right? Maybe Anwari comes on the 55th, 60th minute, right? To do something, right? Could give, like you're saying, give him more time. But I don't really see him, 1-1, or if we're up 2-0, cutting anyone out at halftime. He's
He
rarely
always does
done.
it at the 60th minute. He always does it
Right.
at the 60th minute.
And he's
The only
not
time I
really-
saw him make a sub at half time was City, where obviously Trossard did that stupid shit
right.
and
At
then
one
ended up
time,
getting sent off. That's the only time I saw him make substitution at half time because he knew, okay, I think we need to go into defensive mode.
right. And
I
Trossard
still
all over
to
the
this day I still disagree with that substitution. I don't think he should have taken Saka off, in my personal opinion. I think he should have sacrificed somebody else. In my personal opinion, Havertz, I don't think he could have sacrificed because Havertz is there for the balls going over the top, and he's the aerial threat. You know what I mean? Martinelli is obviously the pace guy, but Saka's also a creative guy. So we could have gotten rid of one of the midfielders possibly, but I don't know whether we should have taken off Saka, to be honest. I don't know.
I honestly, like, if I were to just, we're talking about Man City, right?
Yeah,
In that
City.
game, yeah, when he made that
game. I think, and you guys are going to think I'm a giant bum for saying this, but I agree with every move that Arteta made that game. I agree with every move.
But even taking off Saka, because we could have definitely hurt
here's
him.
the thing. Here's the thing: is that as soon as you lose Trossard on the left, you lose a main starter. You're not moving forward in that game. Period. In the story, especially against like Arteta was being pragmatic, and when you lose one of your best offensive players to a dumb red card or a double yellow, you know what time it is. Like, you are shutting down shop, you're shutting the lights off, you're double bolting the doors, and you're hoping nobody comes in. And I don't agree with a lot of what the manager does, but that I think he played that game as best as he could.
That was a defensive masterclass that second half for sure.
Yeah, and look, we didn't get it across the line. That's fine, but I'll say it before, and I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I'm so proud of the way that we played that game. I'm so proud of the way that we locked down. And people want to attack the team and attack certain players for not getting passes forward, not having shots, not having touches, not having successful dribbles. We were literally on full Alamo mode. We were in the hallways shooting at anybody who came through. Like that was the way it was, and we got away with 1 point. We as soon as Trossard got sent off, I thought we were done. I thought it was going to be an easy 3-2 for them, and I thought we were fucked. But no, we persevered. And that shows a lot of character from this club and a lot of character from this manager, in my opinion.
Don't do that, T. Don't do that, please. Don't do that, T. Because I know what you're doing. And you're trying to prop up your guy too much, bro. Let's calm down. T is just for obviously TJ knows what this is about.
I know.
For anybody who isn't part of the group chat, T is very sensitive about a certain topic that was brought up that I don't believe that. You know what? There's not even any point to bring it up because I feel like it's gonna take us into a whole different conversation, and obviously we want to stick to the game. Do you know what I mean? But big up T, bro. Big up T. You know what I mean?
Every time.
What a guy, bro. What a guy, man. What a guy, bro.
Legend.
My Man City, real quick, Saad, is that
go ahead, bro.
I mean, for people that, like TJ said, who were conflicted with those decisions and upset with those decisions that Arteta made, what other teams would do something different? Like, if you lost one of your best players, you would go into defense mode at Man City. I mean, that's just I think what all Prem managers would do.
Yeah,
I don't disagree. Something that they all would have done. And like Boston said, Liverpool opened it up. They got skunked 4-1. It's not worth losing the points. It's not worth because we would not have won that game. And that's what I guess.
Go for it because they don't know how to play defense. That's why.
Yeah, but.
Spurs dumb.
Listen, I
who they are.
I don't. That's who we are, mate. That's who we are.
It's who we are. Mate.
I don't disagree with the defensive and the pragmatic way that we played in that second half. I 100% agree with that. I just think that when it comes to Saka coming off, I think that was the wrong decision. Just because I think Saka is such an outlet that getting him on that right side, and if anything, you could have brought Jesus on for Saka. If you really wanted to rest Saka or wanted to take him off, you should have brought Jesus on that right side because Jesus on that right side is very dangerous when it comes to on the counter attack.
Well, you know what else should have happened? Havertz should have touched that ball with the right side of outside of his foot and put it right around Ederson to make it 3-2.
All right, bro. Listen,
Ifs and buts, man. If it's all ifs and buts at this point.
I know. That game is ancient.
But I just look like I'm just like kind of whipping myself a little bit because I literally have never been more proud of the way this manager approached that match and the way the team approached that match. And look, like at the end of the season, if we lose out by 1 or 2 points, it's not going to be because we parked the bus at Man City with 10 men.
Like
and I have to have this argument every fucking Monday with Vader games, and I'm literally tired. I'm tired, bro. Look. My beard is gray because I've had this conversation so many times. But okay, let's get down to brass tacks, and then we're going to get into predictions here. Who are you starting on Saturday? Let's start with Saad.
Okay. Pretty simple for me. Raya in goal. I'm going Jurien Timber at right back. I'm going Saliba Gabriel. And I'm going Calafiori at left back. If Timber isn't fit, then I'll go Ben White at right back because he has travelled as well. In the midfield, I would go with Thomas Partey, Declan Rice, obviously, as the partnership, and Trossard in front of them. And for my front three, I'm going the same front three as we have always. Odegaard, Havertz, Saka, and I think we need to speak about the Odegaard news, by the way, that was dropped onto us by Arteta. We definitely need to speak about that after this.
Okay. We'll talk. Drop your starting 11. And I'll talk about
yeah. So Saka at right wing, Havertz down the middle, and Martinelli at left. That team is brilliant, man. I think we'll dominate them and we'll beat them like 3-0 or something.
All right, tell me about Odegaard. This isn't about him having a setback, right? This is something else.
No. He's Arteta said in the press conference he expects him to be back next week.
I don't know about that.
No. They said that he's doing on the ball work now in training, and he's been in training for like a week and a half apparently. So they just haven't pictured him in the training pictures. So they're saying that he could be in there next week, possibly.
Look, says he didn't say that.
Look, I'm gonna say, like, regardless of,
let me get the exact quote.
Get the exact thing because and then I'll let Dal cook on this. We have a tendency to rush players back, especially when we think that like they're gonna make a huge difference. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Like, we haven't really missed Odegaard. Like,
yeah,
let's be real. Like we persevered without him. We persevered without him. Like, can we generate more chances with him on the pitch? Absolutely. But we persevered. There's no the reason I say that is because there's no reason to rush him back. That's all I'm trying to say.
Correct.
Yeah. What do you think, Dal?
I agree 100%. And this is what we talked about a week or two ago is, are we missing Odegaard? Is there something we're missing? And yeah, he can break down a back line, when they have 10 men, 11 men behind the ball, and he has those flicks and tricks and passes. But the argument with Tony Cloud was, well, he's got the creativity. Where's the creativity? Trossard has shown creativity. Plus, a lot of our creativity comes on the wings anyway. Granted, Martinelli hasn't had the most creativity, but in the last 3 weeks, he's 3 goals, 2 assists. Yeah. So the run of Martinelli has come of BS has now come to an end in the 19th week for him, right? He was 0 goals, 0 assists in 17, 18 games. So that run is done. So Martinelli absolutely should start. But I guess the point being, TJ, is that what is my point? What point was I trying to make? I completely lost my brain.
Fine.
Odegaard. Thank you. No, Odegaard is a miss in certain ways, and then not right. I think there's certain games that he, gets that 3 or 4 yards of space in front of him and can tear any defense apart. But when he doesn't have that space with the ball, like we've said before, TJ, he's kind of impotent and just turns out to be a ghost, right? Just kind of chasing shadows and so forth. But I mean, are we really missing him, guys? I just don't know. I just
I think in
haven't
the bigger
really got
games-
that answer yet.
I think in the bigger games we definitely will.
Yeah.
I know we played Man City, and that's a big game, and we technically didn't really miss him there. But in the bigger games like the Liverpools and all of that, he's crucial, man. The fact that he starts our press is absolutely important. It's absolutely critical to the way that we play, and that I was just saying this in my previous stream, man. And I think that people overlook that. People say that he disappears. I don't think he disappears in games. I really don't. And I don't see it. Even in the biggest moments, i.e., against Manchester United at home when he scored the goal to bring us back into the game, against Newcastle where he scored the two. I believe he scored the 2 goals in Newcastle, and he scored the 1 goal against Tottenham away. Like, bro, he so many times he's come up with the. There you are, Guru. There you are, Guru. Can you let me breathe? Because I'll tell you exactly because the thing is, I'll tell you what he said. Guru, I'll tell you what he said right now, and you're gonna look stupid on the internet, bro.
I got to rebut though. You just said about Odegaard, just for 1 second.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
No, he's had his moments. I will give him that, and he is our captain. I do think he's a very, very, very good player, right? And I know you've heard the Odegaard sod. I mean, I know when I said it, you kind of.
No, I've heard it, and I never agreed with it.
Yeah, you've heard all this, but many people are saying it for a reason, right? I mean, it's not like we're all just like 2,000 of us are saying it just because. It's what we're seeing on the pitch is a little bit opposite than what you're seeing. Again, the moments have been fantastic, and yes, he is a very, very good player. But there's times when I've just really, again, seen him just running around. And I know that happens to midfielders, right? A central attacking mid, you're one of the most mobile players out on the pitch. But there's times where it's just like his efforts just don't have that end product. And I know that he's still young, and I find excuses for him, right? Which is okay. He's still young. He's still learning, but, I just think that when he does go missing, there's been evidence of us drawing games, losing games, and the performance level drops. And like I'm saying, I'm not the only one who's saying this, right? And you've said, you've heard it before. So it must be something's happening.
The thing is, listen, I understand that certain people, a lot of people have issues with Odegaard in certain games where he quote unquote disappears. But when people say he disappears, it's because he's not doing stuff going forward in the attacking phase.
Right. I get what
Now,
you're saying.
the only thing I'll say to rebuttal that, and hopefully you guys can understand me, is that when he's not doing the stuff going forward in the attacking phase, he's doing a lot of stuff defensively, whether it's helping get the ball back and then getting it to somebody to then move up the pitch.
Right.
So he may not be the one that's going up the pitch or taking the ball up the pitch, but he'll get it to Rice. Then Rice will progress it up the pitch to somebody. So either way, he's involved some way in creating attacks for us. But obviously, because he's not doing it himself, and because he's not putting the ball into the box, or he's not crossing the ball, or putting like a through ball to Saka or something, people will say, "Oh, look at this! Oh, why is Odegaard ghosting?" But if you take into account how much he does defensively and how he gets that ball and passes it to like a player like Rice or like a player that we have like Marino, when that happens, which Marino, if he's able to do the same thing as Rice, that's where you'll see Odegaard still maintaining a certain level. But I understand what you guys are saying because you want him to do it more. I want that first season of Odegaard, bro, where he was shooting from outside the box, that signature shot. I want that. But I think he needs to find that perfect balance, which I think he will find when he enters his prime.
He needs to be
I agree with that. And to pile on to what Saad was saying, another thing that I rate from Odegaard is just his ability and willingness to press all the time, relentlessly. He is one of the best pressing box to box or tens however we're playing them that I've seen play for this club. So like I really, really enjoy watching him do that, and it wears them out. It wears the defense out, and eventually that's really going to start paying off in terms of turnovers and pressuring the ball and making sure that the opposition puts it in positions where they don't want to put it. Look, I understand what you're saying, but like people, I think where the I'm going to try to land in the middle here a little bit, and people call me a fence sitter. That's fine. You can go ahead and say that, but he does a lot off the ball. But as a captain of Arsenal Football Club, you need to be generating more. Like I was on a show with Hussam and who was it? I forget who it was. Man City fan. I forget his name. Sorry.
Martin.
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 No, not Martin. The
Veta.
other one. I forget his. Sorry, like
LB.
Yeah, LB. Sorry, LB. And LB's
a fraud. So whatever you're about to say about him, he's fraudulent. So let's just get that out of the way.
It wasn't Nobbins. It was LB. Sorry. And big up LB. Nice guy, but he was trying to throw this in my face, and he's a fraud for doing it. He was trying to throw in my face that Odegaard's only gotten like 22 assists over the last 3 seasons. Yeah, that's fine. But that stat is absolutely irrelevant in terms of what he does to generate chances for us. Like how many big chances has he generated? How many times has he put the ball in the box and the person didn't finish it? How many times has he gotten and people say this is dumb, but like the pre-assist, the hockey assist is what I like to call it. Like how many times has this guy generated scoring chances and nobody either finishes it or it goes unnoticed? Like I'm willing to say that, but that being said, you're the Arsenal captain and you need to be results driven. There needs to be numbers on the score sheet. Otherwise, he's going to continue to get this criticism that he continues to get. Right. Like, look, guys like Saad who watch the game differently than others, and he brought up very, very good points. But we need to see consistent generation, because we can see if he can notch his game up just a tad, and this is just my opinion, just a tad more than he is right now, we win the league. We win the league. That's just my opinion.
I would agree with that.
Yeah. And I'm not hating on LB. I'm not hating on LB, by the way. I just completely disagreed with what he said.
Guys, would you allow me now to just quickly dunk on Guru's head?
Yeah, go ahead. You dunk on him, and then we're gonna get into predictions.
Yeah. By the way, just speaking of dunks, anytime TJ says turnover, yeah, whenever I hear the word turnover, I think of the Kobe. You know the Kobe. I'm talking about Afro Kobe. I'm talking about Kobe had the Afro, number 8, bro. Yeah, when he got the ball and he done that freaking dunk, man. Oh, bro. Anytime I hear the word turnover, that play just plays in my head. I don't know if you guys remember it. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I know. I remember.
The number 8 on the back.
He remembers.
The purple. Mate, that's heritage. That's
he got it on the inbound and caught it in the inbound and just dunked it right on the own thing. Yeah.
But anyway, let me do how Kobe did and dunk on Guru's head right here. Arteta on Odegaard. This is his exact quote. He's not going to be fit for this game. Next week will be a different story. He needs to clear some markers doing things with the ball in the latter stage of rehab. Next week will be crucial. So if that's not him saying next week he's going to be fit, or next week he's going to be doing more and more stuff and he's possibly going to be available, then I don't know what is. Hold that Guru fraud.
Oh my God.
Oh, jeez. R9, you're speaking. The thing is, I've seen R9 speaking a lot in the chat. R9, brother, relax. Why are you so hurt that we rate our players, bro? The thing is, you said that I'm giving props to Odegaard for doing the basics. Let's give him a clap. But why do we rate players like Salah? And why do we rate players like KDB? And why do we rate players like all of these other great players, bro? Because they do the basics, but they do them every single game. Every single game, bro. Oh wait, hold on. Is that Ashley? Yeah, is that Ashley? Has he got 2 accounts?
Apparently.
R9, is that Ashley?
That's what they were saying in the chat.
Ashley, I told you in my channel, yeah? And then I'll tell you again, bro. You need to bring a trophy to the table. In the last 10 years, have you got a trophy? No. I need you to bring something to the table, bro. We do not accept Audi Cups. Yeah. Anytime I come up against you, guess what? My guys dunk on you every time. They take a shit on the pitch because they know that they can do that and there's no repercussions, bro. Nobody's gonna stop them because they run it over there, bro. You guys have allowed us to start calling your ground 3 points lane, bro. It's just gotten to that level now, bro. I don't get scared when I come to your ground anymore. Anyway, big up to R9, man. Big up to Ashley.
Big up to R9 and fuck Spurs. All right, let's go ahead and speaking of Spurs, let's get into predictions for this week.
Predictions. The prediction part of the show.
Did you like that segue, Dal? What would you rate that segue?
10 out of 10.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
That was
it.
brilliant segue.
Yeah,
that was
no,
a brilliant
100%. All right, Tottenham Hotspur at home to West Ham. Let's go. First.
Hold on. You might have to come back to me because I need to actually go and get my prediction that I just made on my other channel. That's how you know I'm actually a bit skunked because I don't even remember what I just said.
Dude, it's all right. You've been doing a bunch of streaming and shit. And no, I understand it. I understand it 100%, man. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all.
Let me see this. Okay, I've got it here. So my prediction is first prediction for Tottenham Hotspur versus West Ham. I went with 2-1 to West Ham.
Woo! And speaking of 16 out of 10.
Can I just say the two girls below us are looking 16 out of 10s today, both of them.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
I actually get
Shout out Ryan.
embarrassment.
October 16th was just a holiday, so I really, really appreciate it.
Bro, I get secondhand embarrassment every time I watch that video. Listen, Ryan, bro.
He's watching, don't worry.
That's the biggest L.
All right.
That's crazy, bro. But anyway,
almost a year on, and we're still reminiscing. Dal, what do you got?
West Ham versus who? Spurs. Where's it at?
Toilet bowl.
I'm never ever gonna pick Spurs to win. So 2-1 West Ham.
I'm going 2-1 West Ham too, and I predicted Spurs to win. They're gonna drop this one. I'm very, very confident they're gonna drop this one. I'm going 2-1 West Ham, baby. Let's go. Lopetegui, don't let me down. Anyway, you're letting your entire fan base down, so that's okay. Ipswich Town at home to Everton.
Ipswich Town versus Everton. I went 2-1 to Everton.
2-1 Everton. Dow.
Everton and who?
Ipswich.
Oh.
It's at Portman Road.
Is it? Okay. I'm gonna go 2-1 Everton.
I'm gonna go 1-1 draw. I'm going 1-1 draw. Ipswich. Respect Ipswich.
Do you guys know what Ash had for that prediction?
No, please tell me.
3-1 Ipswich.
Okay, all right.
They're gonna smack Everton, bro. It's mad. It's mad.
They're still playing against Sean Dyche. So yeah, Dyche ball. I don't know how that guy's still in the job, but we move. Man United against Brentford at home.
Man United against Brentford at home. I put 2-0 to Brentford.
Ooh. Dal?
I don't know why that's shocking to people.
It's not shocking. I just think
no, that's shit right now, bro.
I don't think it's shocking. It's just funny to me.
3-1 Brentford. 3-1.
3-1?
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, United are so bad. I mean, it could easily be 2-1 most of the match, and then they could score in the 90th minute and make it 3-1 just for icing on the cake.
Can Mbeumo make it?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, can Mbeumo score another one going in the first minute, bro? That'd be crazy. Yeah. That'd be nuts.
I want Mbeumo to get
Johnny Evans and Harry Maguire.
Hey, respect Johnny Evans. He's done everything in football.
He tried to sexually assault a woman at a Christmas party.
I had no idea. Okay, good Lord.
Scumbag. Piece of shit.
Okay, so he's a piece of shit then. That's good. I'm gonna go 2-2. And I think the United fans are still gonna have a fucking breakdown. So yeah, no, I'm going 2-2 draw is what I'm going with. Fulham at home to Aston Villa. Aston Villa really haven't been that good, have they, in the league?
Kind of mid. That's a good game, though.
Yeah. What do you got? What do you got, son?
Sorry, what was the game? Sorry,
No, it's all good. It's all good. Fulham
Cancelled
and
out.
Aston Villa.
Fulham, Aston Villa. I've got that game at 2-2. I think it's going to be a draw, actually.
Ooh. Home tax, Craven Cottage tax. What do you got?
Yeah.
What do you got, Dow?
I'm going to go ditto with Saw 2-2. That definitely has 2-2 written all over it.
Mm.
You know, I'm going to say it, and I'm actually going to watch. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to go 2-1 Fulham.
Oh my God, he went the exact same way as Ash.
Yeah, I'm going to go 2-1 Fulham.
Exact same
I'm going to
thing.
go 2-1 Fulham, and I'm going to say Reece Nelson and/or ESR get a point. They'll get a GA.
You know, I would have gone with a Fulham win. I would have gone with a Fulham win if Adama Traore had a one clinical bone in his body, bro.
He sucks. That guy
dog shit.
is one of the worst players on the ball I think I've
He's
ever.
dog shit. He's dog shit.
I can't believe Barcelona even took a sniff on that kid, bro.
Fuck me, bro.
It's unbelievable.
They would have beat City.
The fact that he played it like no, forget Barcelona. The fact that he played at Wolves, like the fact that he's still in the Prem, like what the fuck are we doing here?
Championship League.
He's shit, dude. Anyway, Newcastle at home to Brighton.
I'm going 3-1 for that game. Newcastle.
3-1 Newcastle. Okay, and Newcastle at home are really good. I can understand that. What do you got, Dal?
Much too close. 2-1 Newcastle.
2-1 Newcastle.
Okay. Yeah, that's a close game.
Newcastle are just so good at home. I just think, I'm gonna go 2-1 Newcastle. I'll be a fraud and copy off of Dal's text. Southampton at home to Leicester City.
I went for 2-0 to Leicester.
Okay, 2-0 Leicester. Dal?
Yeah, 2-0 Leicester.
2-0 Leicester. I'm going 3-1 Leicester. Southampton are going straight back down. Brutal. And then the late game. I didn't realize it was the late game. We got Bournemouth hosting Arsenal. What's your prediction? We'll go ahead and get this one out of the way.
I went 3-1 to Arsenal. Okay. I do think they'll score.
Okay, what do you got down?
Well, it depends if we rotate. If we rotate players, if we rotate Saka, even if he's fit, we could put Sterling in, and then we could have Jesus at left back.
Oh, for the love of God.
Oh, anyway, just joking. Shout out Cotter and Cooks. Oh, no, just playing around. No, I still think it's a pretty 3-0, straight 3-0. I don't see them even getting the ball out of their half that much, to be honest. I know they've got a couple players that are decent, but let's be real. Gabriel, rotation.
W's the match day. That shit's fucking hilarious. Sorry.
That's a comment of the day. Rotation in the location, man.
Rotation in the location.
And I get it. So, but let's not go back to that 20 minutes of garbage. I'm just kidding. No, that was an interesting conversation. 3-0 all the way. It doesn't matter who's on the bench or not. Again, Hooks was right. If it's Jesus and Sterling, we should still be able to put 3 past freaking Bournemouth.
Yeah, I'm going 3. I'm trying to decide if they're going to score. I'm going 4-1 Arsenal. I'm going 4-1 Arsenal. We score 4 against these guys routinely. So
right, true. We beat them 5-0, didn't we?
No, we beat them 4-0 and 3-0.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, we're definitely scoring over 2. So bet those overs, people. Not a gambling site. Anyway, Wolves at home to Man City. Oh Jesus!
You already know what I went, man. Oh, what happened to Dal?
I don't know where Dal went. He'll be back if he can come back.
Yeah, you already know with me. You know what I mean? Mister, just do a madness with these predictions. The spirit of the wolf, Lamina. You know what I mean?
Here we go.
Molyneux. You already know what we're doing, bro. You already know what we're doing. It's not a win, actually.
Spirit of the
wolf. I wish it would a win. I wish it was a win. If they win, I swear. If they win, I will sing the Wolves song. I will sing the Wolves song. If they win, I will sing the Wolves song.
Okay.
I don't even give a shit. I will do it. I will get the Wolves song, I will learn it, and I will sing it. I have actually gone for a 1-1 draw. But, bro,
Please.
If they win somehow, they get a draw. It's good already. It's amazing. But bro, if they win, I will sing that song, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro. Big up to Wolves, man. We're with you.
What do you got, Dal?
Wolves and City
Yep.
at City.
At Molineux.
No, Molineux.
3-0 City.
Oh.
What was he gonna say if it was at City?
Yeah, it was probably 4 or 5-0.
7-0.
5-0. Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, that was the best, bro.
3-0.
But I said, is it at City? No, it's at the Molineux. They're at home. 3-0 City.
Yeah. Yeah.
God.
Come on.
All right. I'm going. I hate to say it, but I'm trying to get points here. So I'm going 2-1 Man City. They're not going to lose. But if they do, I'll what was it like? There has to be a song I can sing. Yeah, I'll sing the Wolves song with you if they win. How about that? There you go. If Wolves win, I'll do it with you. Because yeah, we need this. We need this bad. All right, and the game of the weekend, in my opinion, Liverpool at home to Chelsea.
Proper Chelsea.
Proper Chelsea. What do you got, Saad?
I have got Liverpool winning.
Oh fuck.
But I've got it as 2-1. I've got it as a very close game. I think that Liverpool score first, and I think Chelsea will equalise. And I actually think it's going to go like that until the deep into the second half, and Liverpool might get like a winner in like the 70th, maybe 80th minute. In my personal opinion, that's what I think is going to happen. But I think Chelsea are going to surprise them because a lot of Liverpool fans are thinking it's going to be easy. They're thinking it's going to be okay. Let's just go out. We're going to smack these guys. Listen, let's just wait and see what happens, innit? Let's not completely go crazy and say that you're gonna smack them straight away, bro. Do you know what I mean?
No, I hear what you're saying. I hear you 100%. What do you got, Dal?
I gotta go with my man Hendo, 1-1.
1-1.
I don't see this out. I see Chelsea getting that goal and maybe sitting back a bit because they're not going to want to press too much. I do think Chelsea go up in the game. They go out 1-0. I think they strike early, but I think Jota comes back. Jota's world class in my opinion, bro. He shows up in big games. He's silky, smart, fast, quick. He's going to score 1-1 because I think then both teams kind of tighten up. I don't think Chelsea go all out like they have in the last 2 or 3 weeks. There's just no way. That's suicide.
Yeah. No, that's more than fair. I'm gonna go because I've been saying it might happen. I'm going all the way. I'm going Chelsea 2-1.
Nice.
Right.
I gotta run, TJ. Sorry, real quick. I got some family here. You can probably
No worries.
Big up the family.
Big up the family. Big up.
All right, big up.
See you guys soon. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah,
big up, Dal, man.
Big up, Dal, man. We'll see you later.
Cheers.
All right.
TJ and Saad, here we go.
Here's the thing, Saad, is that we could do this anytime we wanted. If you know, that's all I'm gonna say. You and I could.
You tell me the day. You tell me the day, and I promise I'll make that time free every week. If you want to make it a weekly thing, just tell me the day, brother.
Let's do it. Let's talk about it because
guys, it's TJ who's being a fraud, not me. It's TJ.
No, it 100% is me being a fraud because I gotta work all the time. Like, dude, I got 3 different fucking jobs, so it's like it's tough out here. Like,
grind don't stop, man.
And by tough, I mean it's not tough. I just like making money. So that's what I do.
That's a good thing to like to do, bro.
Yeah, no, I enjoy it, and I got the facilities to do it. So while I still got the facilities, I can't be doing YouTube all the time. But we will find the time, and we will make it happen because me and Saad, like, look, we don't agree on everything that Arsenal are doing in the direction that Arsenal are taking. And come on, it's me and Saad. There's nothing else that needs to be said. So we will make that happen. Last game, Saad, and then we're going to wrap up.
Yes.
Nottingham Forest at home to Crystal Palace.
Nottingham Forest, Crystal Palace. I have done this as 2-2, Desmond. For this one.
2-2. I don't think there are that many goals in this one. Really? Nottingham Forest have been good. It's very, very sound defensively when they have 10 men, when they don't have 10 men and they have all 11 on the pitch. I'm going to go 1-0. I'm going 1-0 Forest at home. 1-0. So we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, that's the show, guys. We are going to redirect over to No Filter FC. Go over there and say hello. Say TJ Warren TV raid. That whole deal. But before we do it, go and subscribe to Sod's Football Corner if you haven't. If you live under a rock and you haven't subscribed to Sod's Football Corner, I question your life decisions. That's all I'm going to say. I question your life decisions. Sod, where are you going to be next? Shout yourself out, bro.
Probably be on stream tomorrow doing the watch along for the Arsenal game versus Bournemouth. And yeah, that's gonna be a mad one. And then Sunday, we're doing the big game. Chelsea versus Liverpool at Anfield. We will be there. We'll be watching.
We will be there.
I do personally want Liverpool to win. I don't care about people who are saying that, oh, they're title challenges. They're with us in the title challenge. With all due respect, sometimes with certain oppositions, you just have to put that aside for a second and say, fuck Chelsea, fuck everything they stand for as a club.
Three times before 9 o'clock, bro.
Yeah, fuck Chelsea, fuck everything they stand for as an organization and as a team going forward in the game. Fuck them and fuck anybody that plays for them, except for the players that come to us and become great players. The ones that are bums like Willian, fuck Willian as well. And yeah,
fuck David Luiz. Sorry.
You know what? David Luiz, I think, gave us a couple of good performances, but the rest of it
gave
was
us a couple of bozo performances.
Yeah. I still remember the red cards, man. You know what I mean?
Dude, the red don't give me the red card.
There's only one red card that I agree that wasn't his fault. Was the one against the one against what's his name, Raul Jimenez. That wasn't his fault. That wasn't his fault.
That was brutal.
That wasn't his fault. But the rest of them, I'm sorry, bro. You need to
He's playing it like he's playing in Brazil now. Like, you don't need to worry about that.
Yeah. And Boston, I can't lie, you might be spitting there actually. A draw could be a fair result because we would get the 2 points dropped from Liverpool and Liverpool would get cooked. Do you know what I mean?
Think it's probably going to be if I'm being honest, Dal's probably right. It's going to be a 1-1. Like they always play each other into draws, especially this early into the season, right?
That could be that game is going to be interesting. I can't wait, man. This weekend is going to be sick.
It's going to be a good one. Like Tottenham West Ham is going to be good. Brentford and Man United is going to be banter. Like,
that's going to be fun.
There's going to be a couple of really, really good watches for sure. But yeah, so
now I'm starting to question myself, man. Now I'm starting to question myself about the fucking. It's already locked in now.
It's locked in now, so you don't.
I was questioning myself about the Aston Villa Fulham. You know what I mean? But it's locked in now.
I'm telling you, man. Fulham are gonna pull it out,
bro. Now you're starting to convince me, bro.
Yeah,
because I do believe like Emil Smith-Rowe could go crazy, Pereira could go crazy, Iwobi.
This Aston Villa. So here's the thing, and then and I can't let this spin off because I gotta go see the wifey. But
yeah.
I will tell you right now. I called this at the beginning of the season. I called West Ham being shit, and I called Aston Villa not being that good because of their Champions League schedule. So I'm like yes, I have agendas. I will look into the camera and say I 100% have agendas. But when those agendas are correct, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and do this because I need Aston Villa to drop these points. I need West Ham. Well, I want West Ham to beat Tottenham, but if they lose, then that just furthers my agenda that this Lopetegui-led squad that everybody was gassing up at the beginning of the season is actually shit. So it's just
one of those guys right here, by the way.
Yep, I knew. You weren't the only one.
I got bamboozled, led astray, run amok, and flat out deceived by the fraud Lopetegui, bro.
Lopetegui is an absolute fraud. Anyway, we're gonna end on that. You can catch me next time. We'll be live on Sunday doing a full review. Obviously, we won't be reviewing the Nottingham Forest Crystal Palace game because that's Monday Night Football. But I will be live with Dal on Sunday and anybody else who wants to come around. And then I will be live next on Staffy TV for American Waffle, obviously Wednesday with Tony and Flawless on Sarcasm City TV. So again, thank you guys for joining. Really, really appreciate it. We are going to redirect you over to Charlie and Connor, who are previewing the games for next weekend. Until next time, come on, you Gunners. Just get the 3 points so we can move on. That's all I'm going to say. Until next time, peace.